been nice getting cleaned up and having a 0 day. Nice room and everything. I had to repair my CNOC dirty bag, water dirty bag, that is. Somehow it got a puncture through the whole thing. I don't remember doing that or how it happened or anything, but it was leaking out both sides. But got that repaired, so that's working, which is good. Unfortunately, I had a couple items that were supposed to be shipped here, one more critical than the other. The least critical one, of course, arrived, which was a new bag for my tent, because the existing bag was coming apart. The new one they sent is larger. It's listed as the same size, but it's larger and fits the tent better. So I have a feeling that's probably a source of some of the problem, was it was too tight and too small for it, so it was causing more stress on the bag than it needed to. So that's good. My backpack, however, with the bar coming out of it, the new one was supposed to arrive not yesterday, the day before yesterday, and it just was there. I went to the post office and I went, oh, it's not here yet. And then it just got a status of, hey, I'm sorry, it's delayed. It's in transit. I went to the post office yesterday and they did a detailed tracking and said, well, hey, it went to Bakersfield. It was supposed to come here next, but they shipped it to San Bernardino, which is weird. It shouldn't go there. I go, well, that's wonderful. That left me with an option of like, well, what do I do here? I've got something that's being delivered to the post office, and that I really need. And I could continue hiking on with my broken pack and try to limp along, but then I'm off to Kennedy Meadows. And then if I get to Kennedy Meadows, that's over an hour drive, assuming you can get a ride from out in Kennedy Meadows down to Ridgecrest and back, which that would be a hard one to accomplish, because the stuff's going to be delivered to the post office. And even if they could, and I don't know if they would, forward it to Kennedy Meadows, and that would take even more time. So pretty much it'd have to be a drive. So the best option would be to get it here, but I'm not certain. So I'm waiting today to see a little bit longer to see like, hey, what do I do next? Do I need to go ship out and start hiking toward Kennedy Meadows and then try to see if they'll forward it later? Will the package come in? This morning it said, hey, it's in Bakersfield as of 4:20 a.m. or 4:21. And well, that's good. It's back to where it was 2 days ago. So they've shipped it back. Now, when it was in Bakersfield before, it was supposed to be here within the day. So does that mean it'll be here tomorrow? I'm hoping to get a status update here in a couple hours. That would be nice, just so I know what's going on. If it's going to come tomorrow, I'll stay another day here and pick it up and get my new pack and everything, because I'd rather not go into the Sierras with a pack that's broken. But I don't know. It's kind of stressful going, what is happening here with the Postal Service, and why can I not get my repaired pack or my new pack so I can get rid of the old one here? At this point, I'll drink my coffee and wait a little bit longer and contact the post office after they open up at 10 a.m. and see what they have to say about it and if I can get any more information. But not the way I wanted it. I was hoping it would be all ready and I'd be leaving early this morning. We'll have to find out. Well, that took forever, but I'm finally back to Walker Pass and can start going up this mountain. It's already 4 o'clock, so I'm not gonna be able to get too far, but at least I'm not in Ridgecrest. Some context around Ridgecrest. Exciting to get in, but the Postal Service shipped my package to the wrong spot. And it finally came in, but then the pack wasn't sent with all the features that I had ordered on my other one. So I had to rig up some workarounds for that. The hotel was charging me twice for rooms. I had to fight with them. And then I couldn't get a ride out. Uber or Lyft, they don't operate in Ridgecrest as far as I can tell. Trail Angels, couldn't find any. And tried for nearly 2 hours to get a hitch and saw nothing. Finally, I saw a taxi go by, and I didn't think they existed. So I looked them up, called, and they said, "Oh yeah, we'll give you a ride out." Oh, okay. Taxi gave me a ride out. So at least I made it back out and can hike the trail, because I love town, but I was starting to get sick of that one. Ooh. With all of these delays in Ridgecrest, dealing with pack and waiting for the post office and all that, I'm well behind my rest of my group. So I got up at 2 and started hiking on 3 to maybe add on a couple extra miles and catch up. They're going to wait in Kennedy Meadows, but I hate to have them waiting too long. Well, here's a fun dilemma. I'm a good portion of the way up this hill, which tops out at 8,000 feet. It's a 2,000 foot climb, and it started thunderstorming. So, do I keep going and get over the top and get down the other side, or do I turn around and go back down? I haven't heard any thunder in a little bit, so maybe I'm good. I don't want to be a lightning rod, but I also don't really want to go back down and re-climb this hill. Yeah, maybe I'll wait and see if the storm starts to abate a little bit. Yeah, what a pain. It stopped raining for a bit and completely stopped thundering, so I thought I'll just keep going. It started raining again, but it still hasn't thundered, so I guess that's probably a good sign. A little cold, but just gonna keep pushing. I think I'm roughly 3 miles from being over, and then I'm gonna go down quickly. Man, the rain started coming down fast, and then there was snow mixed into the rain, which started chilling me down. I was trying to do some speed without my umbrella, but I needed to get it. But About the time I pulled it out, I look up and it's getting lighter and I see blue sky ahead. So I really hope the sun comes out because I'm freezing. But that blue sky is a beautiful sight to behold after all of this. What a crazy storm. I got to the top and sure enough, it started snowing on me and alternately hailing and raining and all kinds of precipitation. I finally reached the bottom. I was on the shady side of the mountain and it was sprinkling rain for a bit there, but this is wonderful. This is direct sunlight to dry me out and the ground out and whatever else out. So I'm loving that. Just gotta get to the stream here, which I saw was running from above, and find a place to make camp. I really enjoyed hiding under my sleeping bag last night. It was nice being warm after spending a day being a tad bit chilled. Or warmed then chilled. I felt like I was in and out of the microwave oven and the freezer. Well, today's significant in that I am about 8 miles from Kennedy Meadows. South. There are 2 Kennedy Meadows. But heading my way toward the general store. And the significance is this is really considered to be the end of the desert section. Now, far out, it used to be called Gut Hook, it ends that at Tehachapi, which is technically correct because the Sierras begin north of Tehachapi and go all the way to just south of Belden. But the high Sierras, which is what we care about, begin after Kennedy Meadows. So this will be mile 702.2, big number, and I guess get to pass 700 today too. And that's where you start loading up the extra weight. Bear canister, ice axe, warmer clothing for me, lots of warmer clothing, and head up into the snow. First thing I gotta do is get into a patch of sun. It's just above 32 degrees, so not too bad. But my tent is a wet and frosty mess. I think it weighs 10 pounds now. I need to set it up and dry it out. It is too heavy. I forgot to mention one notable thing. Yesterday, amongst the freezing and thawing, I did the biggest day this time around for me. Not from last time, but thus far, 36.6 mile day. That means I'm definitely gonna break my 40 mile in a day record. Absolutely. That's one of my goals this time around is, to do that, do a 45 or a 50 or something like that. Just to say I did, because I'm not going to do that off the trail. You have to be out here hiking hundreds of miles, if not thousands. I missed the 700 mile marker. So I don't know what it looked like. Rocks, sticks, little planted flowers. I have no idea. But yay, mile 700. 2.5 miles back. I'm not going back to look at it.
Oh, Dad. Michael said